Children, it is a continuation of the chapter acids and bases and salts. Acids, bases and salts. Now let us discuss about the action of acids with metal carbonate and metal hydrogen carbonate. Children, here is a activity for you. Children, take two test tube and name it as test tube A and test tube B. And in test tube A, take sodium carbonate 0.5 gram of sodium carbonate. In test tube B, take 0.5 grams of sodium hydrogen carbonate. And here you take a stand to hold the test tube, and the test tube is to be fitted with the thistle funnel and also delivery tube. And here you take one more test tube, that is the third test tube. In the test tube A, you take 0.5 gram of sodium carbonate. So what is the molecular formula of sodium carbonate? That is Na2CO3. And in the test tube B, you take sodium bicarbonate, which is also called sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. Now you take the test tube A, which is containing the sodium carbonate. Add 2 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid to the test tube through thistle funnel. Here there is a thistle funnel. Through the thistle funnel, add 2 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid. Here you take the test tube A and add 2 ml of hydrochloric acid through the thistle funnel. Here there is a thistle funnel. So here we have to observe the reaction between HCl and sodium carbonate, that is a metal carbonate. And what will you observe? We will observe that brisk effervescence or gas is produced. We will observe that brisk effervescence or gas. Here, that gas, what is that gas? Pass the gas through the lime water. Here, the gas which is produced, the effervescence means that is in the form of bubble. Pass the bubble through the delivery tube and pass this through the calcium hydroxide solution, which is called lime water. This is lime water. Pass the gas through the lime water, that is calcium hydroxide solution. And the lime water turns milky. Here the lime water turns milky. Milky precipitate of calcium carbonate is formed. So the lime water turns milky, showing that it is CO2 gas. It is which gas? Carbon dioxide. Keeping on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water for some more time. On continued passing carbon dioxide through the lime water, precipitate of calcium carbonate dissolves due to the formation of soluble calcium bicarbonate. Keep on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water for some more time. The lime water becomes clear. The lime water becomes clear again. This shows that the white precipitate of calcium carbonate dissolves on passing excess of CO2 gas. Here you observe the reaction. In the first step, what are produced? NaCl plus water and the CO2 gas. CO2 gas, here if you want to balance, you balance it to NaCl. Then this CO2 is made to pass through what? CO2 plus CaOH twice. CaOH twice, that is calcium hydroxide solution, which is also called lime water. then you will get CaCO3, that is the calcium carbonate, white precipitate in water. On continued passing carbon dioxide through the solution, here you take CaCO3 plus H2O is there, you take CaCO3 plus H2O plus CO2. Here excess carbon dioxide is passed. Keep on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water for some more time. Here keep on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water for some more time. What happens here? The lime water becomes clear. The precipitate of calcium carbonate dissolves due to formation of soluble calcium bicarbonate, that is CaHCO3 twice plus H2O. That is aqueous solution. You take CaHCO3 twice, aqueous solution of calcium bicarbonate which is clear. That is precipitate of calcium carbonate is dissolved to get the calcium hydrogen carbonate, that is calcium bicarbonate. Again here you replace the test tube A and take the test tube B. So the same experiment by using sodium bicarbonate in place of sodium carbonate, NaHCO3, take the test tube B and add again 2 ml of HCl. What you are going to get? Again brisk effervescence or gas is produced, bubble is produced here, and pass that gas through the lime water. So repeat the same experiment by using NaHCO3 in place of Na2CO3. Again we get CO2. That CO2 will turn lime water milky, passing excess of CO2, the milky lime water turns clear. That becomes milky lime water becomes soluble calcium bicarbonate, that becomes clear by the excess passing of CO2. So you write HCl. Again here what you are going to get? NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Then with the test tube B also you got carbon dioxide. Pass that carbon dioxide through the lime water, that is CaOH twice. CaOH twice, aqueous solution of calcium hydroxide plus CO2. Then what you are going to get here? CaCO3 plus H2O, that is white precipitate of calcium carbonate. Again with the excess amount of carbon dioxide, that is CaCO3 plus H2O, excess of CO2. So you will get, what you are going to get? CaHCO3 twice, that is the soluble calcium carbonate. Here in both the cases with metal carbonate and also metal hydrogen carbonate, you will get same result. Now let us the chemical equation of the action of acids with metal carbonate and metal hydrogen carbonate. So you write first one. What is the reaction? Na2CO3. So you write that first one, action of acid with metal carbonate. Example we have taken, which metal carbonate? Na2CO3. Sodium carbonate. So when sodium carbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid HCl. So here this is solid, this is aqueous solution, gives 2NaCl. You write NaCl, after let us balance it. NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Here H2O is there, so you write 2H, and 2Cl means 2 you write. Here also Na2, 2Na, it got balanced. And then H2O is there, CO2 is there. H2O is a liquid and CO2 is a gas. So it is liquid and it is gas, and it is a solution, aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Then here the gas produced, that is the effervescence, that is in the form of bubble. Effervescence, that is in the form of bubbles. Now pass that bubble, that CO2. How will you clear it is CO2 or not? That is, if it is passed through the lime water, the lime water turns milky, so it is cleared that the gas which is produced is carbon dioxide. So take CaOH twice, that is the aqueous solution, plus CO2. It is a gas which is produced here. So what you are going to get? Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate plus H2O. So this is calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. Then on excess passing. So here what is that? CO2 is first step, it is second step. CO2 is passed through what? Lime water. Then in the third step, on continued passing, here keep on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water for some more time. Keep on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water. Through milky lime water for some more time. For some more time, the lime water becomes clear again. Clear again. That is, here what happens? Precipitate of calcium carbonate dissolves due to formation of soluble calcium carbonate. Precipitate of calcium carbonate dissolves due to formation of soluble calcium bicarbonate. Calcium bicarbonate. So let us write the reaction. Calcium carbonate CaCO3, CaCO3, that is solid, with H2O plus excess carbon dioxide gives CaHCO3 twice, that is aqueous solution of calcium bicarbonate. This is calcium bicarbonate. bicarbonate. This is calcium carbonate. And next, the action with metal hydrogen carbonate. So you take action of acid with calcium. You take metal with metal hydrogen carbonate. Metal hydrogen carbonate. So here with the test tube B, in the test tube B what you have taken, that is sodium bicarbonate, sodium hydrogen carbonate. So that you write NaHCO3, sodium hydrogen carbonate, sodium bicarbonate, that is a solid. You have taken 0.5 gram plus 2 ml of HCl. So what is the reaction here? So you will get NaCl plus H2O and effervescence. What is that? Effervescence you got, that is a bubble formation. Effervescence, that is brick effervescence you will get here, that is gas is formed, CO2 gas. CO2 gas, that CO2 is passed through what? Lime water. That is in the first step. Step 2, CO2 is passed through what? Which water? Lime water. That is CaOH twice. CaOH twice plus CO2, same reaction. Then what you are going to get, that is CaCO3 plus H2O. This is a gas. This is aqueous solution. Then you got a milky precipitate of calcium carbonate. In the third step, again here keep on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water for some more time. Keep on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water. Through milky lime water for some more time. What happens? Lime water becomes clear. Clear again, because precipitate of calcium carbonate dissolves. Precipitate of calcium carbonate dissolves to form soluble calcium bicarbonate. Here in all the cases, here what happens? In the first case, what happens? CO2 is passed through the lime water. Lime water turns milky. Lime water turns milky. Why it turns milky? Because of the formation of the calcium carbonate, precipitate of calcium carbonate. Again keep on passing CO2 gas through milky lime water for some more time. The lime water becomes clear again. The precipitate of calcium carbonate dissolves due to the formation of the soluble calcium bicarbonate. Here soluble calcium bicarbonate is formed. Same reaction here also takes place. So that is CaCO3 plus H2O plus CO2 gives CaSCO3 twice. Here CaCO3 is solid and H2O is liquid and CO2 is, that is the gas, and you got aqueous solution of calcium bicarbonate. That is the reaction of metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates with acids, or the action of acids with metal carbonate and metal bicarbonate. Therefore, in general, or this reaction can be summarized as, this reaction can be summarized as, so metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate, metal hydrogen carbonate plus acid gives what? Gives, right, gives salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. Here if metal carbonate reacts with acid, these things forms, or if metal hydrogen carbonate reacts, then also same products we will get. So which are the different forms of calcium carbonate? Here you got calcium carbonate. Which are the different forms of calcium carbonate? Limestone, chalk, marble. These are the different forms of calcium carbonate. So you take down different forms of carbonates, calcium carbonates. So they are limestone, chalk, marble. These are the different forms of calcium carbonate. Children, now let us discuss about the reaction between acids and bases. So you take reaction between acids and bases. Reaction between acids and bases. Children, you do an activity. Take 2 ml of dilute sodium hydroxide solution. You know the molecular formula of sodium hydroxide. It is also called caustic soda, NaOH, in one test tube, and add 2 drops of phenolphthalein solution. Here take 2 ml of dilute sodium hydroxide solution in a test tube, add 2 to 3 drops of phenolphthalein indicator. The solution will turn. What will you observe here? What is the color of this solution? The solution will turn pink, showing that it is basic in nature. So you got the base, that is sodium hydroxide is a base. Here you note that phenolphthalein is colorless indicator. So when it is added to base, it turns pink. And add dilute hydrochloric acid to the above sodium hydroxide solution dropwise with the help of a dropper and shake the test tube after each addition. After adding a certain volume of HCl, we will find that the pink color of solution in the test tube just disappears. The solution becomes colorless. At this stage, all the sodium hydroxide taken in the test tube has been completely neutralized by HCl. The color of the phenolphthalein indicator changes from pink to colorless. No more NaOH is left unreacted in the test tube. The reaction mixture has become neutral. So now add a few drops of NaOH to the above colorless mixture. The mixture becomes pink in color again. This has happened because after adding a few drops of NaOH solution, the reaction mixture has become basic again. Here what we have done? We have done 2 drops of phenolphthalein added here. So it shows that it is base. Next what we have added? NaOH plus HCl. Then what happened here? After adding acid, if dilute hydrochloric acid is added to NaOH dropwise with the help of the dropper, and if it is shaked well, the test tube is shaked after each addition. After adding of certain volume of HCl, what happens? The pink color solution in the test tube disappears. So it becomes colorless. It becomes colorless means it becomes what? Neutral. It becomes neutral. So the effect of base is nullified by an acid and vice versa. The reaction taking place can be written as here NaOH plus HCl. What is formed here? NaCl plus water is formed. Here what is formed? NaCl plus water. The reaction between an acid and base to give a salt and water is known as neutralization. In general, neutralization reaction can be written as base plus acid gives salt plus water. Salt plus water. So this reaction is called neutralization reaction. So if few drops of NaOH added to this mixture again, the mixture becomes pink in color. Again it happened because by adding few drops of NaOH, the solution reaction mixture has became basic. It become basic again. So if acid reacts with base, you will get a neutral solution, that is the salt and water. So this process is called neutralization reaction. Then what is neutralization reaction? When acid reacts with, the reaction between an acid and a base to give a salt and water is known as neutralization reaction. So write that neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction. So you take that reaction here, neutralization reaction. So what is neutralization reaction? The reaction between an acid and a base acid and a base to give a salt and water. Salt and water is known as a neutralization reaction. And you can write it as, in general, neutralization reaction can be written as you write base plus acid gives salt plus water. Salt plus water. So you can give example. So aqueous solution of base NaOH is neutralized by aqueous hydrochloric acid. So you take one example. Aqueous solution of base NaOH is neutralized by aqueous hydrochloric acid. Aqueous hydrochloric acid. So you can write it as NaCl, that is aqua, plus HCl, that is also aqueous solution, gives sodium chloride, that is aqueous solution, plus water, together with water. That is one example. Second one can give aqueous solution of sulfuric acid is neutralized by the aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide. Aqueous solution of sulfuric acid. Aqueous solution of sulfuric acid is neutralized by a aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide. So you write H2SO4, that is aqueous. Aqueous means in water, plus NaOH, it is also aqueous solution. It gives sodium sulfate, which is salt, Na2SO4, that is also aqueous solution, aqua, plus 2H2O. Here you take balancing 2H2O means here 2 NaOH